go over those two variations. The last one was done very well. I thought it was a little bit quick and a little bit frenetic, but the composer has marked very agitated, and I must say that was quite an agitated performance. And very good, incidentally. One or two points of rhythm were a little bit astray, but by and large, I liked it. The opening, I thought, was a little bit disappointing, because somehow the quality on the fourth string was rather tinny. I don't know whether it's your thumbnail, which is a bit long, isn't it? Or do you like it as long as
I feel it's more comfortable that way, actually.
Yes, but the actual quality of sound was rather not particularly good. Right. And I think the first note of a piece of this length, which is after all nearly 15 minutes long, has got to have just a little bit of presence about it. It mustn't necessarily be loud, but it's got to have quality. Just like that. You see how that just, it has an impact. It's not a loud sound. And so often this is a problem for guitarists, that when they're playing fairly loudly, the quality of sound is pretty good. But it's when they play softly that the sound loses its wholesome quality. You know, it loses focus. And I just wonder whether you've got quite the right stroke there with your thumb. It's a bit sort of, it's a bit like that. Instead of, you see, there should be no sound of plucking. It should be pure note. I didn't do that. Yeah, but there's not so much presence in the sound. Listen to me. I'll play it as quiet as that, and you'll know that there's more impact, isn't there? Better. Right, carry on. So that should be a little more characterful, particularly that tee-dee-dum. Unusual little phrase, that, and that part of it is particularly unusual. So let's make a tiny bit of character there by giving it a little extra tweak off that string. No, we're not aware that you've begun the piece. We thought you were tuning up there. Give it a little bit more, kind of give a bit more left hand, a little vibrato, just to give it a bit of gin and fizz. That's better. Yeah, but wait on. Give it a little license there, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Nice. Listen to me to this. There's a uniformity about the quality of sound in all those notes that I've played, which is very important. This is the first statement of this piece, and there must be absolute uniformity in the texture of sound, so that I don't get quieter on the second phrase, but I almost come up a bit, you see. Give a little more to that, and then fade away. Yes. Right? No, I don't think we've got impact, presence. That's what we need at that first note, but not too loud. That's better. Sort of tempo rubato, you've then got to pull back, or if you pull back, you've then got to make it up somewhere along the line, you see. So you go forward, and it has a lovely poetry, you see. What you take away, you give it back. And we are not doing this at all mechanically, you know, we're not dividing the notes up We're just feeling what's right. And that's really what poetry is largely about, I think. Good. Let's just do that and go into the second variation. Do that and go into the second variation. Now you hang about too long, look. Not too quick. Go from that quiet there again. I don't like, look, Ben Britten's marked little dots over there, but I think that's a pianist's indication of texture or attack. I think he wants on the guitar it sounds better, just natural. Because every time you pluck a guitar, it's a little dot on the thing, really, isn't it? Unplucked, you see. Just easy, easy, easy. Sorry, I got the wrong note then. But you do it now. Simple. Easy, easy. The easiest thing in the world. That's too quick. You see, you've really got to establish this change of mood. And if you go too quickly, people are just sort of, don't know where they are, you know. Very determined. Can we just stop that? A lot of that was terrifically good, and you give yourself no chance because it's breakneck speed that you're doing it at. When you get those arpeggios, you see, look, we must have a mezzo for you there, you see,
Yes.
and a little bit of crescendos in the middle of them, and really that must be as loud as you can, and that's soft again, and that even softer, and that even softer, you see. So you get 3 levels of dynamics with those last arpeggios. 3 levels. Okay, go for it. Don't rush. Take a breath. You know, when you're going so beautifully up to there, then you get this difficult bit. I know it's hell, but if you give yourself a bit of a breath, just relax a little bit, you'll get all the notes. And you know, it won't be too slow, I can assure you. Good. Now look, give yourself, look, that's 2 beats there. All the way through here, when you go, you see, give yourself plenty of time.